the most chaotic Olympic marathon in history, 1904 Olympics. Imagine a marathon with no water, 90-degree heat, wild dogs, rat poison, and a guy who faked a win by hitching a ride in a car. Welcome to the 1904 Olympic Marathon, the most ridiculous race in Olympic history. 1904 Olympic Marathon of St. Louis. Held in St. Louis, Missouri, this marathon was part of the third modern Olympic Games. The organizers thought it would be fun to push human endurance, so they limited water stations to just 1 over 24.85 miles in 90-degree ice heat on dusty, unpaved roads. To make things worse, cars were allowed on the course, driving next to the runners, filling their lungs with dust. Now meet Fred Lors. He ran 9 miles, then said nope, and got in a car. The car broke down 11 miles later, so he jogged into the stadium like nothing happened. The crowd cheered. He posed for photos. He was even about to be crowned winner, until someone yelled, "Wait a second, didn't he ride in a car?" Banned for life, but reinstated a year later. Thomas Hicks, the guy who actually won, but just barely survived. His trainers gave him a cocktail of rat poison, strychnine, mixed with brandy. Why? Because it was 1904 and science was still a guessing game. Hicks began hallucinating. He begged to quit, but his trainers carried him the final miles, making sure his feet barely touched the ground. Yes, he was declared the winner. Then there's Felix Carvajal, a Cuban mailman who showed up in street clothes, trousers, and a long-sleeve shirt. He cut them into makeshift shorts with scissors. He begged food from spectators, stole 2 peaches, and later ate rotten apples, which made him vomit and take a nap mid-race. Finished 4th anyway. Oh, and Len Tanyan, a South African runner, was doing well, until a pack of wild dogs chased him off course. He probably ran extra miles just trying not to get eaten. Out of 32 runners, only 14 finished. The others collapsed from exhaustion, dehydration, or simply gave up. Medical officials were overwhelmed. This race became a total disaster, but also a massive learning moment for the Olympics. The 1904 marathon was so chaotic, it's still talked about more than a century later. From poison and peaches to prank winners and wild dogs, it remains the most unbelievable race ever run. The wildest race in Olympic history.